Visiting with Julie Taylor and Darren White as we get ready for a big food drive going on this Saturday. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you all doing this morning?
Great.
Doing well, thank you.
Any idea how many years this is? We've been doing this in Sedalia?
We've been doing it in Sedalia since 1995.
Okay.
So we were just discussing how many years we've done it here.
Now, this is for the mail carriers.
Yes.
It's their annual food drive.
Annual food drive, and yeah, she said since 95 for locally. Overall, it's 24th, celebrating the 24th year nationally.
And what folks do is they get any non-perishable foods, canned goods. What are you looking at for this on the food drive?
Yes, we're looking for non-perishable, of course. You set the food out the morning of Saturday, May 14th. Mm-hmm. We're asking to set it out by 8 o'clock. We'll have, the carriers coming around picking that food up, volunteers coming around picking that food up, and of course, we don't want anything to be able to spoil or whatever, so non-perishable canned goods, rice, beans, any of that things.
Staples, just the peanut butter, things like that.
Yeah, staples, peanut butter, of course, is great. Soup products.
Now, when we say staples, we don't mean staples from a stapler.
No, of course not. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Yes. But as much as possible, and last year, we collected, roughly a little over 15,000 pounds of food for this drive. And we set a goal this year for 16,000 pounds of food. So hopefully we can meet that. And of course, I like to, tell folks that in the bags that will be coming out, we also have remit envelopes if they wish to give funds. Okay. And of course, those funds turn into food for the Pettis County. The food bank, we can buy 15 pounds of food for $1. So, with all the food or all the funds collected, we use that to purchase food for locally. So, last year was a little over $3,700 that we collected. Wow. And this year we have a goal of 5,000, which will turn into 75,000 pounds of food.
I remember that from last year. It's just amazing to me that $1 can buy 15 pounds of food.
Yeah, the food bank's buying power it's great, and I always, there again like to stress that it comes back to the community. Right. And we can stretch that dollar, so that's why I always, stress for folks to be able to give if they can as far as money wise.
So even they just give $5 or $75 or 75 pounds.
It will go so much further, for the community. And of course on the remits it's asked this year if you're able, of course we'll take anything. If you can do $1, great, but we're asking for $20. So if you can do that, there's 300 pounds of food right there. Yeah. And think of, population in Sedalia, 21,000 people roughly. Mm-hmm. If everyone, could do a little bit, what that would amount to for those folks in need.
Yeah, would make a big difference. So that's going on this Saturday, the 14th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mail carriers will be around picking up. And like you say, canned goods, non-perishable, set them out. You'll have the bags there. I guess what, do you bring them out the day before, basically?
The bags are going out today.
Okay.
People will be getting those in the mailboxes, so hang on to those. Okay. Set them out Saturday, and there again, carriers will be coming around Saturday to pick up. Volunteers will be coming around, so don't get excited. Don't, think someone's stealing the food, but we have volunteers also that will be helping us out because it is such a long day.
It may not be your mail carrier, of course, because the mail carriers, as you are one, Julie, it's trying to get the mail delivered, but you have people going along the routes also and picking up the food.
We learned that after the first year that we definitely needed some help with the food.
Yes, it's just a little bit too much for you to do both.
Yeah, I think I told you last year I had sacks hanging on my arms in my bag the first year walking down the street, so it was a little bit painful.
Just a little, yeah. Okay, all right.
But can I say one thing that this also going on? Mm-hmm. It's nationally, but around here, Marshall's doing it, Knob Noster's involved, Slater, Sweet Springs, and Clinton. Okay. Those are all in our local union.
So it's just not here in Sedalia, but those communities also. Right. Okay, so we invite you and urge you to either put out the canned goods, the food, or money in the envelope also. So like you said, $1 will buy 15 pounds of
15 pounds of food to go into the community with only $1, yes.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you, Julie Taylor and Darren White, for coming in and letting the folks know that very big cause coming up this weekend.